Good evening, everybody. Hello, it's Thursday. It's adventure time. How are we doing? All well? All well. Music has started for you. Excellent. Hello, Ken. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. A big thank you for the follow there, and also a quick thank you to who else? We had somebody. Brewer Renee, who followed a couple of days ago as well. So hello to Brewer Renee, wherever you are. Thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. If you are watching us on Twitch, on the VOD, for example, please do give us a follow, because every follow helps. You don't have to subscribe, it's not required, but a follow would be lovely. If you're watching on YouTube, why not give us a quick subscribe, hit the like button, leave us a comment, and ring that little notification bell so that you can get told when the new videos come up. We are here tonight. Hey Tony, how you doing? Lindsay says thank you. You're more than welcome. More than welcome. No worries, Nathan. How we doing? How we doing? Who's in this? Silver's in. Hello, Silver. Jam, how you doing, mate? Did I see Steve B earlier as well? Everybody's kicking off. Silver's on a 7-watch streak. Well done. Yeah, Steve Barrett's there. Hey, Steve, how you doing? Good to see everybody's in. That's fantastic. All good fun. So, tonight, yes, a number of things. You can see up here, right now, this is saying that we're looking at Edge of Tales, which is what we started last week. Playing Skyrim might be a bit slow. No worries at all. Yeah, so that's what we'll start with. Of course, Ken's very own Kickstarter, which we will link to momentarily. So we've got this, and then once we finish, we'll see how we go with that, and then once we're going that, we're going to go on to Jam's book, which is going to be good fun, I think, so should be good fun. Yeah, we've got a good stack of people in. How have you all been? In fact, most people will have, but for those of you who don't, let's start off with this. So, first of our two Kickstarters kicked off on the 1st and 2nd of October. First of all was Jam's, we'll come back to that later on. Second was Ken's yesterday for this very book we're doing the taster of, the To Kill a Thief, part of the Devilish Dilemmas. And I've dilemmas. Yeah. Devilish Dilemmas, an Edge of Tales adventure. Nathan's in. Hey, Kath, hello. Opened up Twitch and was immediately presented with Donald Trump, so I do apologise. Drossie, hey. Ben's in from the States. How you doing, mate? How you doing? Good to see you. And for those of you who don't know, Drossie was also at Fighting Fans Fest 5 a few weeks ago. So lovely to see you all. Lovely to see you all. Good. Yes, so Ken's Kickstarter kicked off last night. Currently sitting at just over 50% of the pledge. Have I updated that recently? Let me just double check and see. Yes, just over 50% of the pledge at the moment, which is absolutely fantastic. Here is the link. I said in there, go search for Edge of Tales because it's easier to do than put in the big URL that is there. But there it is in chat. You don't know a few of these names? It's because you've been hiding away, Tony. You've been hiding away. We've got a few people come over from Ken's stream. So it's Silver, Zarjam, James Jam, and Steve B have all come in from Edge of Tales, which is lovely. And that's where I kind of spend my early Wednesday evenings. It's 51% funded, thanks to all that have backed. Yes, absolutely fantastic. 17 backers so far. There are some absolutely stonking prizes up for backers. Remember, this is just a pledge. You don't have to pay right now. Once the Kickstarter is fully funded, then you'll get charged for your portion. Doesn't send me notifications. Got one about the gift sub though. Oh, good. How bizarre. If you click on my page, just double check that the notification bell's ticked, Tony. Easy to miss. I don't get notifications or anything, so I totally relied on assuming people are going to go live when they say they're going to go live. That's just the way it goes. So there was also sends me note. So I forgot. No worries, mate. No worries. Notice that all emojis have a hat now. Yes, it's Spooktober, of course. So all emojis will have hats, which is a bit difficult if you want to do Duck in a Dungeon, which means it's got 2 hats on. So you get your witch's hat. God, we're back to witch's hats again. I'd forgotten about the witch's hats. Yay! Yes, greetings, braggarts, says Ken, quite rightly too, because of course that's what you are if you are in To Kill a Thief. Starting off as a braggart. Most excellent, most excellent. Yay! Creepers with hats. That's fantastic, Kath. Bit swamp juice tonight. The old usual one. I'm an arch thief. Are you now? Are you now? Well, there you've just given the game away. Yeah. Well, good for you. Good for you. That's absolutely fantastic. And I can't wait to see all the goodies when you get them, because I want to see them. Yes. So there we go. Right. Do you know what? We started last week. We got took us about half an hour. I say half an hour. Half an hour to roll up. Remember, I have the free sample as well. Of course you do. Of course. So we rolled up. Well, let me flip. So we rolled up our character last week. Our character who is. Did we come up with a name for them? We didn't. They're just a thief. We should have come up with a name, really, shouldn't we? I thought we should have come up with a name, but we didn't. Never mind. Where's my camera gone a bit dodgy again? Is that okay? It should be over there like that. There we are. Yeah, so our alignment is currently shady. Special abilities: pickpocket, which is a 1d12, 1 to 6 fail, -1 pickpocket attribute every time we do it. Our vigour is at 11, or 12 with our goblin sword, which is +1 vigour. We have a lockpick kit, +3 to lockpicking ability. Provisions is 3, gold is 11. We have an incantation. No, we have no scrolls because we used it. We have a bag of abundance. Metal is 11, fettle is 8, allure is 6, fate is 7, experience is 5, dexterity is 6, stealth 8, sleight of hand 6, and lockpicking ability currently 7. We started off. We did a couple of bits, and now we are over to number 14. Flax Longarm. Got any grapes? No, he doesn't. Oh, that's a good one. Where's that one from, Silver? Limited time only emote. Cool. Oh, that's in handy. Need to catch up with the VOD from last week. So, yeah, well, we finished off Matt Baton's escape from Sherwood by killing the Sheriff of Nottingham, eventually. And that was it, which is why we started doing this, because we thought, well, we had time in our hands. So we rolled our character up, we moved forward, and we're fighting a goblin, if I remember correctly. We had been, where were we before that? We were at number 5. What was number 5? Let's have a quick recap. A recap, not kneecap. Number 5. Oh yes, the path I tread is a broken one, you say, is a way of greeting, glad to be out of the tunnel. Matilda stops to work, throws blah, 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 blah. We basically walked our way out. And then we fought a foul goblin, and we killed the goblin, marked down 1 experience point, or eventually then turned to 14. The goblin is as surprised as you are as you wrestle his sword free from his leathery hand and swiftly stab his stomach. The sheriff had it coming. Yes, he did. Yeah, I don't know where Silver's got that exploding creeper from. It's absolutely cool. I didn't get in from work until 9:30 last week, so no, I know. Not sure where he got it from. Oh well. Them's the way. Okay. Blood spatters over you as the foul creature drops to the ground with a loud thud. Since he tried to rob you, it's only polite to rob him, you reason, and after all, he's got no need for worldly possessions anymore, and with gusto, you loot the corpse. You could do with a sword, which is +1 vigour in combat, even if it is a goblin one, but you also find gold coglet coins. Add goblin sword +1 vigour in combat to your objects in your adventure sheet. We did. Loot, roll 1d12 and add that many gold coglets to your adventure sheet. We did. Which I think was 10. Anyway, you wonder why Nasty Goblin would be sniffing around here when something sticking out of his shirt catches your eye. A small parchment. You take a closer look and notice the red wax of the seal is broken. Oh no. There we go, see? Loot the corpses. You take a closer look and notice the red wax of the seal is broken. You recognise the Assassin's Guild symbol despite its fractured nature. To all guild members, a bounty of 300 gold coglets is placed on anyone within all realms of Edra who is in possession of maps showing the location of the Valley of Ice. A bounty of 600 gold has been placed on anyone within all realms of Edra who's dealing in the sale or distribution of maps showing the location of the Valley of Ice. Be on the lookout for the following known dealers. Brackus McGint. Thank you, competing plot. Very nice of you to drop by. However, unfortunately, we are don't want any. Thank you. Goodbye. Sorry, zero tolerance policy here. Talon Brokenbridge, Cutthroat Jill and gang members, Rufus Blatherskite and Craggy Sixfingers and Argon Lightfoot. All of these people are to be on the lookout for. As usual, payment and deliverance of perpetrators' heads to the realm of Edra must be protected at all costs. Kill all traitors! A gasp escapes your mouth as you realise the man you bought the map from is listed. Craggy Sixfingers' name is crossed out by a thin line of blood. You curse yourself for being so stupid whilst drunk and curse the Assassin's Guild. You'll have to be extra careful now about who you talk to. Not wanting to hang around any longer, you need to warn the Thieves Guild and curse again as you have to traipse back the way you came and delay your quest. Completing plot may your stamina fail and fail quickly. Exactly, Steve. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, and good night. Should you get there before dusk, you think, but a strange chill fills the air. You instinctively look at the spot near the sewer exit where the goblin was crouching and hurry over to see if you can find anything. On the ground, laid in the sewage water, is a body. Your heart sinks as you recognise from his clothes that it is a member of the Thieves Guild. You step closer, not wanting to find out who it is. The pain of seeing a fellow guild member dead is too much to handle. The bloody corpse of Craggy Sixfingers lays lifeless, wet and cold. Oh dear. A pained expression is on his pockmarked face, and you see an excessive amount of blood soaking his clothes around his heart. Sword wood, but not the kind of goblin weapon. A sword would, but not the kind of goblin weapon would. No, this wound is strange. It's as if a large animal has clawed at the chest. Long, deep wounds penetrate the flesh, run down from his back and right across his front. His clothes are shredded. We killed a goblin assassin. Yes, we did. No goblin could have done this, however, you think, as you lean over the closed Craggy's eyelids as sadness overwhelms you. What of his family? Knowing you'll have to tell them what has happened makes a tear roll down your cheek. His wife and daughters, the guild will provide. Your thoughts become a rambling mess, but are interrupted by something unexpected. Tucked into Craggy's left hand, the hand with 6 fingers, is a card. You prise it from his stiffening fingers and you look at the strange illustration on one side. A man sits cross-legged, blindfolded, holding a sword in front of him, and he is surrounded by masked figures dressed in red, who are each holding gems and gold items. And looted his stick. Oh yes, we always loot the corpses around here. You have no idea behind the meaning of this and flip the card over to see another illustration. This time it's a simple flame rising from a single palm on a black background with an ornate border. This is clearly the back of the card. Maybe his wife will know its meaning and you take it just in case. Add strange card to your object on your adventure sheet and add 1 experience point. Woohoo! 6 and strange card. Not wanting to waste any more time, you head back into the sewers towards the Thieves' Den. To 15. Live, laugh, and loot the coffin bodies. Absolutely. Tired and hungry, worn out after a long day of looting. You trudge on, exhausted from your encounter with the goblin, shocked by finding Craggy Six-Finger's body, and your feet soaked and stinking from the sewage water. Gosh, imagine spending all day traipsing up and down the sewers. For naught, other than a card and a dead body. Although, to be fair, you've got 10 gold craggles out of it, and a goblin sword with +1 vigour, so that's not so bad. Not so bad. You can always sell the items, I imagine. Living the dream, yes indeed. Living the dream. You are thrilled to spy a chunk of stale bread that appears to be on a dry area of ground. If you would like to eat the stale bread, replenish 2 fettle. Well, our fettle is full of date, so we're absolutely fine. Or if you would rather not risk it and eat one of your own provisions, you may replenish 4 fettle. Just as you may, Ken. Satisfied with your short rest, you press on and soon you find... Do you know what? I'm going to add stale bread +2 fet. Because we don't need to eat it now. But I think Ken would allow us to take it with us. Wouldn't you, Ken? You would allow us to take that piece of bread with us. Note that down for playtesting. Yeah, go on. Yes, say note that down for playtesting. Satisfied with it, because do you know how many times in all of the fighting fantasy books that we play that there is never. You've added it to your notes, excellent. There is never that opportunity when you start off with 0 provisions, and somebody comes a provision, but you don't need it, and they just go nothing. It doesn't say add it, doesn't say so. Add it in. Stale would be hard, like croutons. Yes, it would. That's what we call a leading question. Absolutely. It's a good point. Good. I'm pleased. See, I'm useful for some things. On my playthrough of Matt's new book, I found about a dozen errata, of which he said 6 nobody else had found, so yay, go me. Anyways, satisfied with your short rest, you press on and soon you find yourself lock-picking the apprentice door once more. Turn to 16. You crouch down on one knee, take your lockpicks from your knapsack, steady yourself, take a deep breath and begin counting. You quickly insert the 2 thin metal rods into the lock and rhythmically move them, sensing their slightest motion. Roll 2d12, and if you roll equal to or lower than your lock-picking attribute, you succeed in picking the lock in time. So, 2d12, here they are. As always, not much light to shine on them. Why is that not so bright tonight? I don't know why. Anyway, let's see what happens. So, 2d12, let's roll them. What was it? Lock-picking attribute is currently 7. So we need 7 or less. That doesn't help. Yeah, no, that's 17. That's 17. My lockpicks break, making it harder and slow to pick the locks. Lose 1 lock-picking attribute point. Damn it! That's what happened last time. We're down to 6, guys. Finally, you hear the satisfying clunk of the lock mechanism turning and quickly turn the handle to open the door. Lock-picking kit. Oh, no, that's right. Oh, no! Lock-picking kit's +3 to it. That doesn't matter. We still wouldn't have done it. Because we would have been on 10. And we were on 17, so we failed anyway. It's fine. Doesn't matter. No, it's 2d12, Kath. Did I say 6? Sorry. It's 2d12s. That's my fault. I read it, automatically read it as 2d6. Your age. At least it's not reversed, Jam. Just saying. Once through the door, it automatically closes behind you. You rush along the dimly lit path, knowing that time is of grave importance. Once you reach the stairs, you race to the top and pull a rope that is hanging from the ceiling, just left of the hatchlet. And after waiting a moment, shafts of light seep through the widening cracks of the opening hatch, and you hear Matilda's welcoming voice. "Ooh, the path I tread is the broken one." You respond in kind. The broken path is only the start. That's me too. I assumed they were the dodecahedral d6. Oh no, they are actual proper d12s this time. Matilda reaches out her hand and you gladly accept it as she helps you out of the hatch. Something in her eye alarms her. Oh, what's wrong? She asks. You shake your head and tell her you need to see the arch thief. No sooner have your words left your lips than Matilda scurries away into a back room. Walking from behind the bar and into the public area, you nod a small nod to your fellow thieves. Do they know yet, you wonder? Before you can speculate further, Matilda's by your side and ushers you into the back room. Your muscles tense as you stride into the room, because standing in front of you are the Thieves' Council of 7. Falco Goldhawk, the arch-thief, sits in a simple wooden chair in the middle of the room, flanked by the remaining 6 members of the council. He is tall, even when sitting in his clothes are cleaner and less worn than regular active members of the guild. Nonetheless, his short leather cloak, trousers, shirts and boots show signs of action. Clothes too clean and new wouldn't blend into the shadows of the streets. Not sure if anyone else has mentioned this yet, but the events and sleep tables include an option for 1, but you can't roll a 1 on 2d12. That is very true, yes. Ah. But do you not... Does it tell you to roll a 1d12 for the events and sleep tables? I can't remember. If we come across it, we'll double check. Although, I mean, you've got a copy of this as well, so you're probably right. Anyway, he bids you brief greetings and asks for your news. You tell of the murder of a fellow guild member and of the strange wounds and of the blood-soaked card. Falco ponders your news for a while. Amadeus, rock me Amadeus, it's Falco. Ponders your news for a while before stating simply, this is grave news indeed. Action must be taken. This is not the first like this to be brought to my attention. He stands and beckons you and his council to follow him into the lounge room. That is another good point. You see, it's well worth doing this, Ken. Even if it is only a 30-page starter. It's all good. The commanding figure of Falco Goldhawk waits patiently for the hubbub of the chattering thieves to die down before speaking. Members of the guild. Doesn't count if it goes on the floor. That's true. Members of the guild, I have serious news to impart. 2 of our brethren have been slain. Craggy Six Fingers and Argon Lightfoot were slain mere hours ago. The explosion of noise erupts loudly as the guild members call out their horror. Falco Goldhawk shouts over the din to continue. Losing our own is the worst possible crime against our guild. Craggy was the thieves' thief, one who always found new and innovative ways to progress the profession of thieving. Argon took sneaking to another level. Both did this guild proud, and we should not rest until the culprit is caught and guild's justice is dealt. Well, cheers and calls for justice ring out as Falco tries to calm the baying crowd. Calm down, dear. We will be taking donations for his family. Rest assured, we will find out who murdered our beloved brother. A bounty of 500 gold cognizance is placed on whoever killed them. They are wanted, dead or alive. Well, there we go. John Bon Jovi there. The thieves erupt in shouts and cheers as they swear to find the culprit. You feel the anger rise in you. Surely you should investigate their deaths and forget the crown of chaos. Help thy fellow thieves. The thirst of the guild codes rattles around your mind. Your head is spinning with so many questions, and your body is shattered. You turn back to Matilda, who has a stunned look on her face. Asking for a room for the night breaks her gaze. Oh, when you get to pay this tab of yours? You stare at her blankly. She shakes her head and she hands you a large bronze key for room 23. You thank her for her understanding as you make your way back across the dusty floor and climb the stairs to your room. And after a short trek, you unlock your room and close the door with relief. A good night's sleep in want is what is needed, and especially if you want to investigate the murders. Excuse me. There's a D&D style Nintendo 3DS game where it is possible to virtually roll the dice and hit the characters in the game. Ken says, exactly, once I've written the whole book I'll be looking for playtesters. Well, you know, we're here. You climb into bed and lay your head on the pillow and drift off to a blissful sleep. However, all is not quite as it seems. Roll 2d12 to determine what sleep encounter affects you. See page 82 and return to this entry once resolved. Okay, so 2d6. Here we go again. That is a 1 and a 3. So that will be number 4, page 82. Oh no! Cass says, cool, what game is that? We should find out who took our friends. We should indeed. Sleeping Kansas, number 4. We are attacked by a snooze imp who infiltrates your sleep. You cannot take flight. You must fight using the normal combat rules, except you do not roll for looting, as this fight is in your mind. Snooze imp, Vigor 4, Fettle 4. Good lord. Right. A battle then. Snooze imp. What was it? Fettle 4, something else. 82. Where's page 82? Come back 82. Oh, it's forgiven. 86. Vigor 4, Fettle 4. So Vigor 4 and Fettle 4. So, back to working out how we fight, indeed. How do we fight again? Anybody remember? Fight. Fight combat. If you decide to fight, roll 1d12 and add the score to your... Alright, yes, okay. So, they will be the black one, we will be the coloured one. And we'll add our vigor. Oh, yes, vigor. Our vigor is currently 12 because we've got the sword, and theirs is 4. So basically, we've got a 6. Is that right? No, 8. 8 advantage. That's 10. 18 for us. And 6. So 4 and lots and stuff. I think that's ours. There's another one. So R12, 23 to their 10. Yeah. Your old snooze imp's dead, mate. Goodbye. Right. You wake up not as refreshed as you'd hoped. Ouch. Oh yes, actually, so therefore, of course, if you know how to do it, snooze imp is dead. You wake up not as refreshed as you hoped. You've a vague feeling you dreamt, and that disturbed your sleep. However, your dilemma of what to do feels clear. Justice for Craggy and Argan and their families is your quest now, and you've got 2 clues to follow. After a quick splash of water from the basin in the corner, you dress and gather your equipment and make your way downstairs and back to the bar. The lounge room is fairly empty as thieves are prone to frequent the darker hours of the day. Matilda is busy washing down tables again, the early morning sunlight streaming through the windows, glinting in her hair. You notice a wanted poster on the wall with a reward of 500 gold coglets for the captive of both Craggy and Argan's murder, dead or alive. And as you approach, you wonder if you should visit the prophetess and try to discover the meaning of the strange card, or visit the weapons shop and try and discover what type of weapon would make those unusual wounds on their bodies. Steve says the 3DS game was sadly digital only and the shop is all now closed, but there are other ways. Indeed there are, if you know where to look. So, our choices, ladies and gentlemen, are we going to go to the prophetess and try and discover the meaning of the strange card, or would you like to visit the weapon shop and find out what sort of weapon killed old Six Fingers? Silver's going for the weapons shop, so P for prophetess, W for weapons. Silver's going straight for the weapons shop. I would. Where's my page? Where's my page? I can't see my page. Mark page. Right, 30 seconds on the clock. Go! Weapons. 3. Any more for any more? Any more? Let's get all tooled up. Oh yeah, they closed the old shop. Well, yes, they did, unfortunately. Same with the the Wii shop, the Wii U shop, and potentially soon the Switch shop. Prophetess, says Kath. So, Jan wants to go to the weapons as well. Cool. 4-1 so far. Ken, genuinely feel free to throw your tuppence in the ring. Absolutely no problem here at all. They've closed it. No, well, maybe not if the Switch 2 is up for grabs, but I would imagine they've killed a lot of the... Well, they closed off a lot of the old Nintendo stuff through the Switch shop, so you couldn't get any of the old like N64 stuff. They did a big cull of that. Tony's going for prophetess. Have we visited the prophetess? No, we have not. We did not visit. We have not visited the prophetess at all. We went. We didn't go the first time round. Vote prophetess then. Ooh, so that's 3, 4. Does any more want to throw the tuppence in the ring? Actually, that might be. Is it forced off the virtual console? Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. So the total, my thing hasn't caught up. Obviously, hemorrhaged a couple of years. So we're going to the weaponsmith first, I'm afraid, because it's 4 to 3. So off to see the weapon shop, number 18. Sorry, those who wanted to go and see the prophetess. Maybe next time round. Number 18. Where is it? 18. There we go. Aha. I missed the old Wii Online network. Yes. Mario Kart. Yeah. We've got it for... I've still got it for the Wii U. If anybody's interested, my Wii is just sat here. So if anybody fancies a Guitar Hero stream at some point, I think we can oblige. Number 18 then. You notice Matilda's in a sombre mood. The death of a thief affects all guild members, and you decline any food and head straight out of the front door, determined to find out what kind of weapon would make such strange wounds. A light breeze feels refreshing on your face as you make your way through the busy streets, and after navigating several streets you see a thriving market with stalls trailing off into the distance. People scurry in all directions, busy with their day. You meant the... Yes, you meant the me one. I know. That's fine. The noise of the market seems overwhelming, and the clatter of the carts over the cobbled streets, the calls for the stall holders, enticing potential customers, and the squeal and screech from passing livestock, the bellowing religious preachers predicting the end of the world and how you should repent to save your soul. I still play my old Wii U. Good. Yeah, we've got the Wii here, got the Wii U in the living room, and I've also got the Switch through there, and my PlayStation 2 is up there just now. Due to be brought back down. I need to resort all of this out again, so that these can all be accessible and usable. Where must we? Ah, yes, preachers, soul. Oh no, all these fill your senses, and you must stay focused and press on towards the weapons shop pair. Shop, as in the oldie weapons shop pair. You spot a sign above a foreboding shop pair front. It reads "Hack and Slash," and below, behind iron grilling covering a glass window, are several sharp and dangerous-looking weapons, just like Argyle Street used to be back in the 80s, before they banned them all. That's in Glasgow, by the way. Many's a time walking down under the Helaman's umbrella, looking through windows going, "Ooh, shuriken, nice." Sadly, no money to buy them, but never mind. Just as you're about to step towards the door, you hear a noisy commotion on your left and see a junction leading to an alleyway. That is sounding extremely loud. There we go. That's a little bit better. What Guitar Hero games have you got? My favourite is Guitar Hero. Metallica is it's absolutely my go-to. I've got 3, 4, 5, World Tour, Van Halen, Aerosmith, Metallica, and Lego Rock Band. So yes, I was totally into it for a long time. I've got 3 guitars. My drum kit fell apart, but my new electronic drum kit can hook into it if I want it to, which is handy. So that's nice. Where were we? Yes, just as you're about to step forward towards the door, you hear a noisy commotion to your left and see a junction leading to an alleyway. An excited crowd are cheering and hollering, spilling across the road. Just as you're about to decide where to go, something strange happens. An event occurs. Roll 2d12 to determine what event you encounter. See page 77. Return to this entry once resolved. A 6. No 1. That would be a 7 on page 77. Events. And indeed, Steve is quite right. There is an option 1. Might need to knock that one on the head. Okay. Where are we? Number 7. Ready, steady, go. A Braggart challenges you to an arm wrestling contest. Roll 1d12. Excellent. That does need changing. Yep, good. Roll 1d12. So, 1 to 6 we lose, and we lose 2 coglets. 7 to 12 we win, and we add 1 vigour and gain 2 coglets. It's a 1. Oh. Oh well. Never mind. 9 coglets. We lose. Pants, I believe the phrase is. Need to get to the gym more. Yes, probably. The old. Actually, probably just need to drink more pints. Yeah, small. The old arm muscles built up. Or spend some more time drumming. That always helps. So that was our event. Remember, you can spend 1 fate to. Oh, I didn't. Ah, I forgot that. I should again, Kath. I forgot to read ahead, Kath. Yes, pints been prizes. I forgot to read ahead. I forgot to read ahead again, Kath. Remember, you can spend 1 fate to either re-roll 1 die in the hope of getting a different event. This result must be actioned, or spend 1 fate to ignore the event altogether. Roll 1d12 if the result is 1 to 6, etc., etc., etc. How big is our tab? What with Matilda? God knows. God knows. I don't know how much is on it already. That's the problem. I don't think even Ken knows. It's large. It would have to be. We probably owe her half a kingdom already. If you're not, oh, hello.
Good evening.
Good greetings.
Yeah. Hi.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Ken's in. She just puts up with you, yes. Yeah, we've got a good house full, is it? Tony's in, Ken's in, all the regulars are in. So nice. Yeah, good fun. How you doing? What are you up to? You off to bed?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Bonne nuit then, young man. Bonne nuit. Sleep well. I love you.
Goodbye.
Nathan said, good evening, child. Kat says, hello, child.
Hello.
There is indeed a disturbance in the force. It's God! No, it's not. It's just Jason. Tony says hello.
Bye.
Right, now everybody say goodbye so you can go to bed. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Get to bed, child. Bonne nuit. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Jay.
Invisibility.
Engaged. Cloaking! He's got cloaking! That's amazing.
It's almost like I'm not even there.
Good night, child. Good night, yes, go to bed, child. Kath has evoked the child. Night, lovely. Thanks, guys. You shake your head to clear your mind. Would you like to investigate the cheering and hollering, or would you like to ignore the noise and continue into the weapons shop? C for cheering and hollering. S for shop. Shop. It's like Bill Bailey in the pub. Weapons. Oh, that's SS, that's fine. Weapons, weapons. Weapons to the lot of you. Yes. So that's 3. Heck and investigate. What? The cheering? Investigate cheering? Cat's investigating. Quite right. Right. 3 to 1. No, 3, 2, 1, as in 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Investigate cheering. Ah, okay. 3, 2, 2. Our numbers keep fluctuating. It's quite bizarre. Cheering. Oh no, it's 3 apiece. Any more for any more. How many are in chat? Oh, Soupy's in. Hello, Soupy. Long time no see. That's still 3 apiece, so am I rolling the die? Am I casting the fate? I'll give it another 15 seconds just in case anybody else wants to throw their tuppence into the ring. If not, I'm going to go. And it'll be 1 to 6 will be cheering, 7 to 12 will be the weaponsmith. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No more. Right, 1 to 6 is cheering, 7 to 12 weapons. It's an 8. It's an 8. We're off to see the weapons. The wonderful weapons of Glod. Number 19. 19. Onwards to 19. Okay. Soon you spot the shop bear. 2. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's going to be weapons anyway. We haven't got a tuppence to throw and we lost it on the arm wrestling. Oh no! It was Nicky Bourbon's. Nice. It's fine. Anyway, Jam, because we went with weapons. It's all good. Soon you spot the shop heavy reinforced iron door, and after a strong push, it opens. The low-level light catches you off guard, and your eyes take time to adjust to the dimness of the shop. Through the low lighting, you manage to spot several objects for sale. Weapons. Weapons as follows: a stiletto knife, +1 to vigour in combat, 2 gold coglets. A short sword with +2 vigour in combat, 3 gold coglets. A long sword +3 vigour in combat, 5 gold coglets. An axe with +3 vigour in combat, 5 gold coglets. Or a mace, +3 vigour in combat, 5 gold coglets. A stirring inside you is surging. Should you attempt to steal one of the objects? Roll 2d12. And if you roll higher than your sleight of hand attribute, your luck ran out. Oh no. What is our sleight of hand attribute? Our sleight of hand attribute is 6. So we've got to roll 2d12. How many gold coglets have we got? 9 at the moment. I willed the die. So we have to roll 2d12, but we need to get... No, don't do it. I need to have a good look at the balance of these. Yeah. We have no choice. We're a thief. It's in our blood. The instinct is to do it. We have no choice. 2d6, 2d12, 1, 2. I'm not looking. Yeah, that's totally blown out. Well, that's 20. That's roll higher than your sleight of hand attribute. We've run out of luck. Turn to 19A. Oh dear. 19A. Night, love. Try telling you. Calmly, but with speed. Your hand darts out towards one of the objects, but even before your fingers touch the surface, you see a flash of steel and a sharp pain runs through your arm. In shock, you watch your hand fall to the floor. Blood spurts profusely as you freeze, unable to comprehend what has happened. Before you know what's happening, the blade in front of you is whisked away. A sing-song voice fills the air. To spy a thief is very rare, very rare, very rare. To spy a thief is very rare, but it can be done. To catch a thief is very rare, very rare, very rare. To catch a thief is very rare, but it can be done. To kill a thief is very rare, very rare, very rare. To kill a thief is very rare. But by the time you hear the last verse, you see Sabata emerge from the shadows, and she raises her blade once more. She whispers in your ear, and now it has been done. Sadly, your adventure ends here. Excellent! Excellent! I love that! That is great! We died! We died! Yes, unfortunately, we are dead. But that I thoroughly enjoyed. That was brilliant. Ken, thank you. That is amazing. I look forward to following the other trails on another day. That's absolutely fantastic. Guys, as I've said before, this is kickstarting now. Right now, this very moment. Currently, still on just over £1,000, so just over 50% pledged. Just get the latest update. 17 backers so far. Please do give this a lot of love, because you will not regret it, ladies and gentlemen. I think that is absolutely worth it. Absolutely worth it. There we are. There we go. There you go. Double linkage, just fun. Give Ken the clap. Yes. But I'm tish. Well done, Jam. So it is 20 past 10, which is nice because that means we can take a little break. And what I'll do is I'll put us back on the whole screen for now. I can dick around with some stuff in the back and come back in about a minute or so. If you want to go off and refresh glasses, use the facilities, etc., please do. But yes, guys, go out, go get online, get back in this. It's absolutely fantastic. This little 30-page starter, absolutely loving it. Takes me a little while to get my head around the mechanics, but once you're in it, yeah, it flows really nicely, and it's nice and simple to get back and check what you need to do to do it. So yes, thanks, Ken. Absolutely fantastic. Mr. Ken Boyter, ladies and gentlemen. Kickstarting now. The absolutely fantastic Devilish Dilemmas and Edra Tales adventure. The first one, to kill a thief, which we achieved. We achieved it. So, we killed the thief. We've done exactly what the book required. What more can I say? It does what it says in the tin. Absolutely fantastic. Right, go and that's one way of looking at it. Well, I'm just saying, say what you see, as they say. We killed the thief. It wasn't necessarily the right way of going about killing the thief, but you never know. You never know. All I can do now is dick around. Exactly. It's Sparks, isn't it? Right, I'm going to put you back on the start screen. So give me 2 minutes. I'm just going to nip to the loo. I'm going to come back, change some stuff around so we go on, and then we'll start the new book in a moment. So do enjoy. Join me shortly. We're back. Hello. Quick change of stuff in the background. Ooh. I've been playing Gamebooks for years and have been inspired by the new authors such as Jam and Jonathan to write my own. Absolutely, absolutely. I'm thoroughly enjoying it, by the way. I think it's going to be good fun. And as a concept for a series, yeah, fantastic. Love it. Excuse me, I should have topped my glass up. Bear with me a sec. Sweet amber nectar. Good old swamp water. Now, hello everybody, welcome back to what is effectively part 2. All the books are to be standalone, so you can dive in any book in the series. Excellent. Ken, can you ask Grockle Snook not to give me sneezing fits? Oh no! Silver, why? How? Grockle Snook's not even on stream. Is it just because Ken's here? How can you get sneezing fits if Grockle Snook is not even on stream? That's crazy. Craziness. Anyway, never mind. What I was going to say was we are doing this now. So, this we're going to do for the next couple of weeks. Then I've got a week away with, as it turns out, the lovely Catherine Nath, all being well. And I had a thought. I will bring some stuff. Gesundheit, yes. He's a naughty MP, yes, indeed. He gets everywhere. What I thought we might be able to do, it depending on, and I'm not promising this, right, but depending on how everybody feels, because we'll just be the first night that we'll get together, is that we might, I might take an Ollie book with me, and we will see what the signal's like, and we might attempt to stream, but I can't guarantee it, so it may just be a dead week that week, but yeah, we'll see. I'm looking forward to our Aber trip. Good. So we're going to do Jam's book for at least the next 2 weeks, this week, next week, probably a week off, and then we'll do a third week after that, taking us up to what is effectively Halloween, because then we're going to do Blood of the Zombies for a couple of days, and I maybe just kind of stagger it over a couple of nights that week, just to kind of condense it so we don't go past. And then after that, we're going to do James Orcutt's book, which is... Where did I put it? It's around here somewhere. Oh, it's up there with a piece of paper in it. There we go. So we're going to do James Orcutt's quad portal book, which should be good. So that's the plan for the next 4 or 5 weeks. But for now, let us go back and start looking at this. I'm just trying to move some screens around. Make sure I've got that one back there. That's okay. So we are going to do the following book, which is the absolutely amazing, he says, popping it down there so you can see it, Savage Realms Gamebook, The Tavern and Gallows Hill, by Mr. James A. Hearns, aka Mr. Zarjam, in chat there, his very self. Oh, I forgot, 2 seconds, I did print out an adventure sheet, just give me 2 seconds, I'll go and find it. Shh. Behind the scenes, don't look. Aye. And here was me thinking I was organised. Hello. Right, so I blatantly, Jam, I don't know if you noticed this. I'll just go back here for a sec. Where's me thing? I blatantly stole your background from the Savage Realms website. It really was very easy to do. That website is not locked down at all, which is great because I like to have a relevant background for my my audience and my book. So here we go. Savage Realms Gamebook, The Tavern on Gallows Hill. Now, Savage Realms is a series of standalone books by lots of different people. I think, Jam, you were asked to do this as part of their first 3 books, if I remember correctly. I don't think anybody who's in this stream could be called organised. That's very true. So this was part of a three books to basically kickstart the Savage Realms Gamebook franchise, of which there have been another 2 or 3 now. Mark Lane has done one, and I believe Stuart Lloyd has now been asked to do the next one, which will be great. So I'm looking forward to that. On top of that, Jam has his own series of game books under the guise of, he says, getting the right thing up here, under the guise of, what is the name of the books? Literary Immersive Gamebooks. There we are. LIG, LIG. Literary Immersive Gamebooks. This is the third, the Kickstarter is for the third in the series of the Paranormal Hero series, which is part 3 of The Witches of Kara, but is not... Is it your 6th? This will be your 6th link book, if that's correct. Played many Rage Tales, gone for the paperback level, yeah, fingers crossed it makes it go. I'm sure it will. That's right, Troy Anthony Shermer is the Savage Realms Lord, yes. What is that? Where is this music coming from? What is going on? That's super loud. Bizarre, never mind. Anyway, literally immersive game books, yes, thank you. And I believe you've done about 6 so far. So this is Savage Realms, which is a separate series, but Jam has got his own ones as well. And that's what this Kickstarter is for, of which I will now post. I know, blatantly plugging all of these things tonight, I'm sorry, but, you know, if I can't help the people who write these books promote the new ones, then we will never get anything new around here at all. Cheap viewers, thank you very much, Civilized Scale, but as we said to your previous friend, no thank you. Go away. What the hell? Why is that not going away? Ah, there we are. Repeatedly banned. There we go. That was my due apologies. Massive ban hammer there. Sam says, in The Witches of Kara, you play a psychic medium and find yourself stranded in the sinister Kara village in remote Scotland. Using your abilities, you need to unlock the mystery and survive the night. Excellent. There is his link to the Kickstarter as well. Most excellent. I have a shovel around here somewhere. Hold on. Where are they? What? What is going on? Why can I not? I don't like this. I don't know what's happening in this one. It doesn't give me what I want. There we go. There we are. There's some bad hammers. Or shovels to splat the crap out of them. There's a sequel to Tavern being illustrated. Yes, and I missed the back of that. I'm looking for, if this is any good, yes, that will be most definitely getting purchased at some point down the line. But for now, why don't we crack on and see what happens? That sounds fun, given Babel 17 lives in Syria. Well, exactly. Well, this is the funny thing. James lives over on Kintyre, near Campbelltown, and can see Isla just across the sound of Isla. Hey Matty, how you doing, mate? Welcome in. Yes, we've streamed the Towers of Galaxy. Yes, I know you have, I know, but I missed it, which is a shame. Yes, and it was one of those ones. I wasn't going to do it just now, but the way that everything has kind of flowed, I thought, well, if I do it now, then I can jump in to get the Halloween stuff done, then I can get James Orchid's stuff done, and then we can carry on with some other bits and pieces. So I wanted to kind of pop this one through, and having had a quick, not read through of it, but having had a low go of it, I've not had a go, having had a quick read of the Précis, it seems just ideal to sort of kick off Spooktober. Matty used to live somewhere and had a view of Arran. That's very true, yes. Yeah. A few people we know down the coast, certainly the Glasgow side, of course, which we are through more regularly with Jason's drama. Now, I have printed a Savage Realms adventure sheet, but I've just realised it's quite dark, and so I probably want a pen that's more light than dark, and I don't have one necessarily to hand. I might have to go away and get one. What's up in here? Because all my literally all my coloured ones have gone through for playtesting, which is just weird. Okay, that's random. Oh, Lindsay might want to have one in her pot. Give me a second. Shh! No, don't see the books. Don't see the room. Oh, this wheel all bloody sharpies have got me. My green pen. Ah, dear. As I say, organized. Has anybody seen that FF Gamebook thing on Steam? Yes, the new one. It's part of the... Well, which one is it, Matty? Is it Port of Peril is the new classics, which we've played. So we've got the... You've been around when we played classics. We did Freedom and... Freeway Fighter. We've done loads. We've done a fair few of the classics on Steam. So I think Port of Peril has just been released, and they're doing something else now. Can't remember. Right, I'm going to check and see which of these colours, if any, show up well on the dark. It's okay. Oh yes. Ah, there we go. Right, so pink it is. New one that comes with pirate. Yes. So Fighting Fantasy Classics comes with Bloodbones, which is Jonathan Green's book, free of charge, and then you pay a few pounds for each of the extra ones on top of that. Sometimes if you look for the bundles, because you can get it all for like 15 quid. Although, Matty, did you get an email out that bear with me a sec, they're doing a sequel to A Torch in the Dark, which we haven't done yet, so I really should. I need to read that and see if we can do that. I just got an email from itch.io saying that they're doing a sequel to Torch in the Dark, so that should be good when that comes out. Be worth a punt on that one. So yeah. Right. Anyway, let's have a look at this. There's a nice adaptation of Warlock. Yes, there's a couple of yes. Go and check. So you may have had an email from itch.io. I'll tell you, what's it called? Sorry guys, bear with me a moment. Not Writing has sent you a message about Torch in the Dark. Hello Delvers, thanks for buying Torch in the Dark. Just wanted to let you know that I'm crowdfunding. Why is it so big? A sequel called A Fire in the Spires. Take on the oligarchs of the corrupt revolutionary council by controlling a crew of rebels and climbing their spires. Kick the rich off the roofs of Nyberg and to make a better world before times runs out. So that should be good. Something alternative to... I've not played it yet, so I really should, but obviously having read it and talked to you about it before, I'm trying to work out whether it's viable for streaming. You think it might be. I'll read it up over the next couple of months and see if we can't figure something out for late November perhaps, and try and play that one, especially if it is going to crowdsource a new one. If they're going to go Kickstarter for the second one, that'd be cool. Right, anyway, let's play Gamebook, because that's what we're here for tonight. Savage Realms, Tavern and Gallows Hill, by James A. Hirons, the very man in chat under the name of Zarjammer. So, let's have a start, shall we? Ooh. for Brian and Dennis, Emma Jane, Tracy, Margaret, Francis, Denise, Sarah, Kelly, and Heather for being there. Also for Kirsty, who knows one when she sees one too. And soon Phil, the real heroes of all of this. Special thanks to Sir Ian Livingston, OBE. Yes, for those who don't know, the one I'm talking about involves delving for treasure and using their cards to build encounters. It's good fun. Fantasy is storytelling with the beguiling power to transform the impossible into the imaginable and to reveal our own real world in a fresh and true bearing light. Leonard S. Marcus, The Wand and the Word, Conversations with the Writers of Fantasy. The Savage Realms await. Savage Realms. The very same. Magic. The book you are holding in your hands is unique, not extraordinary by any means, but unique in the fact that it is a role-playing game as well. It is also different in the sense that you choose your own destiny, that you, by your own choices, you determine the direction and outcome of the story. In fact, sometimes your very fate might even depend on the roll of the dice themselves. What you need? Well, in addition to a copy of this game book and the character log, you will also need a pencil with an eraser. Well, we have pens, pencils, rubbers, it's all fine. 2 six-sided dice. Well, again, we have plethora of those to be used as we see fit, although, as we know, they're all rubbish. Doesn't matter which ones we use, they all break. The only other thing you need for your gameplay is a blank sheet of paper so you can track damage for your life force. Well, guess what? Blank sheets of paper to hand. And tally the damage you inflict upon your opponents. Creating your character. Included with this epic interactive fantasy adventure is a character log sheet. It is highly recommended you make photocopies of it for gameplay. Guess what? Photocopies. I read ahead. It's highly also available for download and printing on our very Facebook page under the files tab of Savage Realms Gamebooks, which is exactly where I got them. Your name. In the space provided, write your character's name. Right, go. Suggestions for names in chat, please. If you're watching the VOD on Twitch, thank you. Much appreciated. Why not? If you haven't already done so, drop us a follow. You can also find us over on YouTube under Babel17, BABELSEVETEEN, which is my new video channel where all of these get uploaded to. If you're watching this on YouTube, then hey, guess what? Why not? Give us a like, give us a thumbs up, press the subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications, and leave us a comment, because that way I can say hello to you, and it would be lovely. Wilhelm the Wanderer. Okay. Wilhelm. Whoops. The Wanderer. They call on the Wanderer. Yeah, the Wanderer. We roam around. Anybody else? Or if you would prefer to go with Kath's nomination, just say Kath. Greetings. Kath, there you go. Tony's going with Kath, so that's one. So you want to? So are you saying, Ken, that you want the name of the guy, the name of our character, just to be Greetings? Nathan's going with Kath. Oh, it's 3. Well, you already do go with Kath. That's a funny thing. So three for Wilhelm. I'm learning my murder mystery line, so I was only half. Oh my! Jam go with Kath. So I mean that's 4 people. Four people who've chosen. It's all good. Silver's obviously totally embedded in Skyrim. Never mind, that's all good. And Ken is just half listening. So have you got a murder mystery coming up then, Ken? How about we name the character Kath? Yes, we could do. Anybody want to anybody happy to just call it Kath? Kath Bluebell. Ah, okay. Yes, I act in the most. Oh, I see. Excellent. Kath Bluebell. That's going to get confusing. After the Bluebells, of course. Yes. I'll tell you what then. How about this then? How about Catherine Bluebell of Wilhelm, or Kath for short? How about that? Catherine Bluebell of Wilhelm, aka Kath for short. Nice, excellent. There we go. Everybody else happy with that? Yes. Tony says yes. Happy with that, says Silver. Excellent. All of these choices, we haven't even got past the name yet. So, yeah, that'll do. Excellent. All right, Kath, are you happy with that? Because of course you're the one it matters the most at this point. Yes, it's my Sunday name. Perfect. Right, there we go then. Name. Catherine Bluebell. Oh. Of Wilhelm. AKA Kath. Oh, it's Kath for short. That's it. That's just on, aka Kath for short. Marvellous. Okay, that's that one done. Life Force, or LF score. Not simply just a measure of your health, it is also a measure of your overall fortitude, stamina, and resilience. Your default LF score is always 25. And any damage you sustain, whether it be from opponents, traps, or whatever, is subtracted from this number. Use a separate sheet of paper to track any damage you might take during the course of your adventure. Okay. Separate sheet. LF 25 goes in a box. Everything else goes underneath that. What's Kath short for? Because I've only got little legs. Hey! Superb name. Marvellous. Character class. In this game book you play the role of Fighter Adept. So it says there, Fighter Adept. Which I hope you can see. Your combat skill score, or CSS, or cascading style sheets if you will, this encompasses both your attack and defensive abilities when in combat. To determine your combat skill score, or cascading style sheets, roll a 1d6 and record that number in the space provided. If your roll is a 3 or less, then your default CSS is automatically a 3. So 1d6, purple or blue. Come on, let's determine our cascading style sheets. Purple or blue? Blue says silver, of course. First person to choose blue. Oh, first person to get 2. Whichever one gets 2 first. But there we go, Nathan's going blue. Right. Let's roll high, guys. Hi, guys. Hi. It's a 6! Absolutely fantastic. Couldn't have asked for better. Marvellous. So, our combat skill score is a lofty 6. I hope that... Yes, that does show up. Marvellous. Too late. Too late. And it worked. I've lost so many hours of my life to CSS. Don't forget, if you are subscribed, you can use all of our wonderful subscribed emotes. Where are the channel emotes, of course. So you've got... Duck, what don't you do in a dungeon? Don't pick up a duck. So you've got duck hat. We've got our provisions, we've got our gold coins, and we've got our dice. So all the things that we should need. All of course currently with hats. Let's hope we get more than 30% done this time. Okay, well let's see what we get. Don't worry, we are going to do this over the next couple of weeks, so we've got plenty of time to play. I think we are on to skill and attributes. Also, I want this sword, but I will speak to people about that later. Yay for dice. Good, so that's 6. Skill and attribute scores. In addition to your combat skill scores, you also have 3 other skills as well as 6 attributes. Dice hats, I know. Skills are stealth, lockpicking, and pickpocketing. Stealth affects the ability to sneak, hide, and silently take out opponents, and even blend into a crowd. Lockpicking affects ability to unlock and open doors, chests, and locks. Pickpocketing affects your ability to remove items from someone's person or even plant something on them without being detected. Our attributes are intellect, strength, agility, charisma, resistance, and good old luck. Intellect may come into play when solving problems and puzzles. Strength comes into play when you need to complete certain physical tasks. Agility is a measure of our ability and speed when running or fleeing, but could also come in handy when dodging attacks, reacting, or even performing certain athletic tasks. Charisma is our ability to bribe, persuade, intimidate, barter, and even lie. Resistance is useless, or futile, depending on which type of science fiction you like. Your ability to resist certain lesser spells as well as poisons, venom, and toxins. And luck, although it is neither a skill nor ability, you can never have too much luck on your side. Use your allotted budget of 18 points. So, 9 categories, 18 points. How do you want to do it? We have to have a minimum of 1 assigned to everything. So, skills are stealth, lockpick, pickpocket. Each has to have at least 1, okay? Attributes are intellect, strength, agility, charisma, resistance, and luck. Each of those must have 1 point. So that's 9 points allocated straight off the bat. It could just be balanced and boring and say 2 in each. Yes, could do. So we distribute each skill and tribute must have a minimum of 1 point assigned to them, but cannot at any time in the game ever have any more than 5. So 5 is a max. Write the numbers next to your corresponding skills or attributes now in your character sheets. Please note, as the game progresses, you will have the opportunity to increase the scores of both your skills and your attributes, but these scores can never exceed 5, which is the maximum you have for each one. So, what do you want to do? Good lord, we're getting them all tonight. Thank you, favoured acrylic, for cheap viewers on that wonderful link, but as I've said to your previous 2 friends, no thank you and goodbye. Where's the bloody hammers? Here we go. So, thanks, but no thanks. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Yep, absolutely. Do you know, we've not had many spammers for ages, and then just in the last couple of weeks we've had at least 1. That's 3 tonight. This is like when we first started and we used to get loads of them. Good fun. Right, people, what are we doing? Are we going to just distribute them 2 per attribute and skill, or is there anything in particular you would like to up the levels of, like stealth, lockpicking, pickpocketing, intelligence, strength, agility, charisma, resistance, or luck? Luck, for example. They're like buses, they are. Silver says yes, so you're just happy to go with the 2 per. Spam grenade, yes. If you're happy to go with 2 per, can you just write 2 per in chat, please? And I will calculate how many we've got. If you've got 4 of them, that'll do us. Yep. Ken's going 2 per. Excellent. that obviously is just go 2, so that's 2. Lock picking and strength are always a good call. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. What would you take them away from them? We could have high intelligence and low charisma like me in real life. Ah, love, big hugs. Don't be a dafty. Anyway, isn't that extra? God, why does everything move red? Two per, yeah, okay, fine. Super Tuper. Right, but there we go. The 4 people said Tuper. So let's just. This is our first run through. It doesn't matter. You know? We might as well start on an even playing ground, yes? Right, let's just go for it. We'll go 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 points allocated as per. Marvellous. Right, your personal inventory. Throughout the game you will find various items that can be used during the course of the game. Gold pieces and gold coins are added to your purse. Everything else that you find is recorded in your inventory. Any items including money that is spent, consumed, sold or is stolen must be removed from your purse and inventory. You begin your adventure with 5 items. A double-edged longsword. Inventory. Double-edged longsword. Okay. Leather armor. Two portions of food, which will restore 2 points each of your life force. So, I think we should have food. Which does plus 2 LF. 2. Plus 2 LF. Cool. That music stopped here, isn't it? Marvellous. Play. 1, 2, 3. 1 health potion, which restores 5 points to your life force. Health potion times 1 plus 5 LF. And of course, the all-important 20 gold pieces. Don't mess with my toot toot. Less to charisma and intelligence, more to strength and lockpick. Yeah. You know, Matty, let's just see how we go, yeah? Let's see how we go. Gold then. The gold purse is up here. So we have got purse GP 20. There we go. Right. Hopefully people can see that. If not, I can always jig it with a proper pen for next week. Add these items to your personal inventory now. I have done. Encounters. This is where you can keep track of all the various monsters and enemies you have faced and defeated throughout your adventure. Code words. During the course of your adventure, there will be instances where you will be given various code words. Each one represents either something you've experienced or knowledge you have gained. Whenever you acquire a code word, simply place a tick in the box next to it on your character log sheet. Combat. The combat in this game is a simple 2 dice, 2d6 attack defense system. Each combat round begins with you rolling a 1d6 and then adding it to your combat skill. Score the other 1d6 is rolled for your opponent and then added to their combat skill, represented in the text of combat. Whoever has the highest total between you and your opponent is the party that hits, and the 1d6 is then rolled to see how much damage is. Yes, rolling for damage. Well done, I like it. A tie where both of your totals are the same means that neither of you hit. This continues until you or the opposing side has been eliminated. Multiple opponents. Although in real-life combat scenarios multiple opponents will most likely attack at the same time, in this adventure they are fought one at a time. Whew. Does that say escort? Does what say escort? No? Don't know what you're talking about. Don't know what you mean. Don't know what you're talking about. Health potions. Health potions can be used at any time to restore health, life force points, except when you're in combat. Each health potion can be used one time only to restore 5 points. You are also free to use as many of them as you wish at any time, but your life force can never ever exceed the original default of 25. Dying! Oh, in the code words. It does say escort, yes. It does say escort. Code words are alias, escort, exposed, intrigued, reverend, roots, rose, and shortage. So, if it's found out that as an escort you've been rooting the reverend, you might have to take an alias of rose and expose the intrigued shortage of reverends. Just saying. If you're killed in combat, you die because of a If you were killed in combat or die because of a failed check or a choice you made, your adventure is over. You must return to the beginning of this book and restart your quest. Damn. Exposed. Yeah. It's Alan. It's just Alan. For those of you who are unaware why we're using the let me an exposed escort, that can't be let. I know it's terrible, isn't it? This couple of emotes hark back to my radio show that I do with my friend Steve, which is a picture of Carol, who is one of the characters on our radio show, who is nothing to do with Carol Decker from Tapau. She just happens to be another fiery redhead called Carol Decker, who is the heir to the Decker fortune as a bastard child that nobody knew about. But she runs a premium 0898 chat line, which is where that's extra stuff comes in from. So, yeah. Carol Double Decker, indeed. Yes, old-fashioned helpline, yes, 49p a minute. That's cheap these days. Should be 89p a minute now. 0898, 0800 redacted, I believe the numbers. She also, yes, that's the other thing. She also sounds very much like Johnny Vegas, which is where conceptually that's where it came from. I used to, oh, that's extra. Exactly. Kane gets it. Because Tapau had a track out called Sex Talk, and that's where the whole concept came from. Do you still have the mugs from the original merch line? Yes, they're still available on Redbubble, but of course they're Mad Wasp logo, so we don't do them. But yes, I've got the Frankie I've got the Frankie Says Relax ones. Which we did. So there's another character called Frankie Knuckles, who is a bit of a dodgy geezer, East End lad. Shame if that were to burn down. Long story short. If you like to find out more, come and listen to our radio show. It's on a Tuesday night at 9:30 p.m. on 9 p.m. on noiseboxradio.com. Available on Mixcloud for all the last 8.5 years that we've done it every week and never missed one, apart from when we took a holiday. Because we had to, otherwise we'd have just died. Anyway, that's by the by. Let's get back to this, shall we? Throughout the course of the story, you'll be introduced to unique scenarios that can be recalled and use specific skills or attributes. Whenever this happens, you'll be prompted to do a check by rolling a 1d6. If your roll is at or under your current score for your skill or attribute that has been checked, you have successfully passed. That's going to be hard when they're all just at 2, isn't it? Anyway, in real life we learn from our failures and mistakes. For this reason, skill and attribute increase in this book are rewarded for failures rather than successes. This not only stimulates learning, but prevents power creep, and of course the cliched success breeds success dynamic. Excellent. Did he give somebody a Frankie Knuckle sandwich? Yes. Yes, he did. Because it's, again, based on the DJ Frankie Knuckles. So don't forget the brackets mug, being a toothbrush mug in your bathroom, if I remember correctly. Oh, yes, yes, we do have to don't forget the bracket. I think Lindsay bought 2 of those for the house. So they're in the cupboard. But I've got my new Noisebox radio one as well, which I have at work. And if you like to, if you'd like to, just head over to noiseboxradio.com and look us all up and find out more about it. It's dead simple. Of course, if that failed check results in your ultimate denies, then you'll absolutely not be awarded an increase. As stated previously, the scores can never exceed 5. Right, now that we've got all of that, shall we have a go? Now that you've a firm grasp of the mechanics, gather your wits, muster your courage, and steel your nose, for your request begins now. Welcome to the world of Atraxia. The story so far. Sorry, more reading. Also, see this sword, by the way? Jam, whoever did that sword, I need them. I need to do one for me. Because I want that with my runes down the middle of it. But I can discuss that offline. Being a sellsword in Atraxia has plenty of benefits, but even the usual work can dry up and force one to turn to other things. After reaching your last 20 gold pieces in the southeastern town of Eisenhorn... I had read this properly earlier. Ishornfeld. You think it is wise to find lodgings and work for one more night before heading on towards the larger western coastal towns. Excuse me. Noisebox Radio. Come for off the charts, stay for the chaos of FS Live. Yes. May have been Robert Cremona. Okay. It is a very good, cool sword. Yeah. Okay. Because it's who is it? I love the fact that it says yes. So illustrations. That's a great word. Illustrations by Robert Cremona. Yeah, that's cool. That's the sort of thing I've been looking for about 3 years now, and I've never found one that really suited. So yeah, might need to get an introduction and see how much it would cost to get one made up in exactly the same style. Eisenfeld is an agro town, and most of the people in this parish are involved in farming of some sort, usually grains, with ale production definitely being a local economy booster. For this reason, it was nicknamed by the other towns as the bread basket of Atraxia. Eisenfeld is also well protected in return for food by the hill giant clan of Regan Hill, the nearby group of foothills of which Gallows Hill is the finest and the smallest. To make your remaining gold go further, you know that the Red Barrel Tavern on Gallows Hill is offering cheap bed and breakfast. It is not the most savoury of taverns, to be sure, but where the town's most vicious criminals are executed by hanging in gibbet cages, but the wakes held afterwards pretty much guarantee this family-run business would thrive. The Red Barrel Tavern also boasts a bar room, a lounge for the quieter punters, and a snug for the wealthier patrons to spend their tender. More importantly, they have zero tolerance for fighting within the building itself, and anybody trying usually ends up being ejected. Sounds like a classic Saturday night over on the West Coast. What appeals to you the most, however, is that all sorts of work can be found if you sit with the correct people. This will most probably mean travel, but will also mean payment. 20 gold pieces goes nowhere these days, and it is getting late. And as the afternoon is about to become evening, you strut your way up Gallows Hill. The woodlands on either side of the track have seen many a criminal to their final resting place. Some even say their corpses are buried therein, with lime powder sprinkled on top to help speed their decay and prevent fetid smells. Upon reaching the top of the hill, you immediately see the gallows for which it has been named, and a gentle breeze rocks the nearby gibbet cages with their miserable contents, but you do not tarry to inspect. To your left, the Red Barrel Tavern stands in all of its glory. Several coaches and horses are tied up outside, and it would seem there will be plenty of people to mix with indoors, and you stride over to the entrance. You approach the entrance to the Red Barrel Tavern. It is quite well kept and several stories high. The woodwork looks golden in the sun's late rays, giving everything an ochre hue at this time of day. An old man sits outside the entrance, puffing on a pipe, and nods as he notices you looking at him. You can hear light chatter from the punters inside, as they are no doubt downing their drinks. Will you go and chatter to the old man? Here he is. Or would you rather enter the Red Barrel Tavern? Chat to the man, or enter the tavern? Oh, that one's there. It's that one. Oh, chat or enter. So we've got one chat, one enter, one chat, one chat, one chat. So it's 4 chats and an enter. I think that'll do us. We'll go with that. Let's double check. Chat. Chat, enter, chat, chat, chat. Yes, so 4 chats and an enter. So let us chat. 336. Oh, I don't like this pen. I do not like this pen. I should maybe keep it for that. Use my pencil. Much better. Haha! 336. The old man tells you the Red Barrel is protected by mysterious forces, and if you are not of your best behaviour, you could end up in rather deep water. He produces a piece of paper. This is a pass to the snug. I'll offer it to you at the discounted price of 3 gold pieces. There's a contest on tonight, if you're up for it. Would you like to buy the pass? Or would you decline and enter the tavern? B to buy, E to enter. Nathan says no. No, not buy. So just E to enter. Ken would like to buy. Silver wants to enter. Nathan... Sorry, it's good. Silver. I read Silver as Nathan. What did it... Snaith. Do you know what it is? Because I read Nathan's name above yours. That's why. I remember what happened the last time. Oh no. Tony says enter. Kath says enter. Nathan says enter. 4 to 1. Right. Well, that's what we're going with. So we're going to decline and enter the tavern. 77. You enter the foyer of the smell, and the smell of the fresh sawdust on the floor is rather pleasant. To your left is a door with the word bar printed on it, while in the far wall you can see an arched doorway. There's a suit of armour on either side of it, and both are holding mean-looking pikes. The sign above it reads Snug, and just beyond it's opening a stairs that surely lead up to the next floor as well as the guest rooms. There's another sign on the wall to your right with a wooden crate below it that says Leave your weapons here. A small door to the right of this has the word Privies upon it, and the right-hand wall also has a door with the word Lounge painted on it. You're quite certain you can hear orcs inside the bar. So, choose where you would like to go. Will it be the bar, the snug, the lounge, or the privy? So B for bar, S for snug, L for lounge, P for privy. Bar, says Silver. Everybody else has fallen asleep. Bar. Bed. Bar. Fair enough, Silver. No worries. Bar. Thirsty lot, eh? Good. Right, we're all headed to the bar then. 1 to 8. Not asleep yet. Good. For those of you who don't know, for some reason when I'm doing these I have a slightly soporific effect on Tony, and many a time poor Tone has fallen asleep to my dulcet tones reading out stuff on this very channel. You enter the bar and immediately get a smile from the stout middle-aged man drying tankards behind the serving area. He must be the landlord. Scanning the room, you see that quite a few of the tables are empty. At a table in the middle of the room are some orcs who appear to be gambling with dice. A few tables behind them are some worried-looking merchants sitting with a couple of swordsmen, and to their right, 2 wizened men are engaged in conversation. One of them is tapping a small book. Will you chat to the landlord, sit with the orcs, go to the table with the old men, join the merchants, visit the lounge, or head for the snug? So, landlord, orcs, L for landlord, O for orcs, M for men. No, that's a. Let's go. Landlord, orcs. T for table of old men, M for merchants. God, that's not going to work. Got L for lounge next. Oh, for goodness sake. Bar, B, bar, blah, 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 blah. Right. All right. Right. Okay. La for landlord, or for orcs. OM for old men, ME for merchants, and then L for lounge and S for snug. There we go. That'll do it. LA for landlord, OR for orcs, TM for OM for old men, ME for merchant, L for lounge, S for snug. ME. One for merchants, one for landlord, one for old men, second for merchants, orcs, one orc, S for snug. Excellent. So, merchants it is with 2 votes. I love this. See, this is democracy manifest. Excuse me. Merchants 178. Go into the stock to see if there's a quiz on. Well, no, but I mean, according to Silver, that's the worst thing you can possibly do. And this is Jam's very quiet. I mean, obviously he knows what happens, but you know, you can still throw your tuppence in if you want, or point out if we're going the wrong. It might be bingo night. Well, there we go. I was going to say, it's keeping quiet, but it might be bingo night. You sit at the merchant's table. One of them in particular eyes you for a moment before giving you a large toothy smile. Hey, looking for work? We may have just the opportunity you're looking for. We need a competent sword to guide our caravan of goods across the wilds to the capital city of Avignon. We will, of course, not only feed you and pay handsomely, but also consider recruiting you on a long-term basis. The kindly foreign gentleman pours you a drink, and you learn his name is Chandra. Oh, maybe I did the wrong accent. Never mind. He's a Cockney. It does look rather wealthy, indeed, with his fingers sporting many jewelled gold rings. If you accept his offer, he suggests you book a room here. If you've not already done so, subtract 3 gold pieces from your purse now to secure a room for the night. He also gives you a subsidy of 20 gold pieces. Add these to your purse now, and then place a tick in the box next to the code word escort on your character log sheet. So, are we accepting the offer? Yes or no? Oh, Silver's about to fall asleep. It's midnight. Yes, we are, she says. Marvellous. Midnight? Oh, yes. No, it's 1:15 midnight. Good Lord. Yes, says Matty. Ken says yes. Nathan says yes. Right, excellent. So, we will accept this. We need to deduct 3 gold for our sleep, but you also give us a subsidy of 20 gold, so that's 37 gold. Done that. Add it to your personal and then place a tick in the box next to the word escort. There you are, Kath. We've got escort already. Marvellous. So, next up, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing? I know Silver's sounding tired and probably wants to head off shortly. But is everybody else good for a little bit longer? I need to go and powder my nose briefly, but if you want to hang on, yes, we will be his escort. We need the money. Yes. Good, excellent. Right, should we take a very quick break? I'll just leave everything on. I'll just mute the mic. Give me 1 minute. I'll nip and powder my nose, and then we'll just carry on. I'm good to go for taking drugs. No, I've had too much swamp juice. Flagging a bit, but can go for a bit longer. Excellent. All right, well, give me literally a minute, and we'll get straight back into it because I want to get into this. This is good. I like this. We go well. Give me 1 minute. Talk amongst yourselves. Excellent, good. So, we're all well. So, we're taking a potion of anti-slumber. Nice. Sylvia's asking how Ken's day's been. Doing well so far. Time for some scald cakes and a pint of old British stout. Very nice. There's a pint of Ken stout. Oh no, not again. Extra protein. Yeah, mainly been thanking Kickstarter backers for the pledges. Fantastic. I'm so pleased. Actually, where are we at? Very quickly, whilst we can, let us go. So, if you're still watching the video, everybody, here is Ken's Kickstarter. Currently still sat. No update. Is it updated? Come on, update. Give me an update. 18 backers. Yes, over 50%. Woohoo! And then Jams, give that a quick update. See what that's saying. 51%. 52% now. Jams on 41 backers. Literally, what's that? 43 quid to go. Oh, I should put 43 quid off funding. Fantastic. I will let both of you know now. I haven't backed either of you yet because I have to speak to the money lender. I need to speak to the purse holder because all of the Kickstarter go through her account. Oh, it's our account, it's our joint account, but I need to just tell her to which ones. Yes, exactly. So, yes. Expect them tomorrow once I've spoken to her in the morning, because I've literally not seen her for 2 days, just with the way things are. It's Wednesday, Thursday tend to be, obviously with streaming on the Thursday. Wednesday night is Jason's one of Jason's drama nights. So yeah, we just ships that pass in the night, and of course I go into work on the Thursday, so I don't generally get to see her until. Well, tomorrow we'll be at home, so I'll be working from home. No worries, mate. No worries. It will all be sorted tomorrow, one way or another. It's just the way it is just now. Right, so I will sort that out. But guys, you know, if you're watching on the VOD on Twitch, that should have popped up in your feed. If not, hit me up. I will give you the link. Jams is up there in the description. I'm pointing, but of course I'm over to the left now, or to the right. But it would be above my head if I was in the middle. It's there. It says Kickstarter, http://kck.st/3ygecuz. That's the short form. Go for it. All good. Right, so let's crack on with this. We are doing, of course, Jam's very excellent book, The Tavern in Gallows Hills. We are literally just started. We've sat down at the merchant's table. We've accepted our first quest type thing, which is the escort. We're going to get loads of money for that. Now, what would you like to do now? Gamble with orcs. Very impressed with your fancy layout, background and music. Oh, mate, look. It's taken me a while. I was very lucky to acquire some cameras over lockdown, and they are dotted around the place, and I very quickly threw something together, and it literally has not changed in 2 years. The only thing I've recently started doing is changing the backgrounds to try and reflect the book I'm doing, and trying to give people this sort of overview. There's a lot more I want to do with it. There's a lot more I want to totally revamp this look. It's just time. It's just like time and everything. Good old-fashioned looting, yes. So, what would you like to do? Would you like to gamble with some orcs? Go to the privy, go to the lounge, visit the snug, or retire to your room. So, I guess G for gamble, P for privy, L for lounge, S for snug, R for room. Gamble, privy, lounge, snug, room. Gamble! Yes, well, we now have a hefty purse. Gamble, retire. So yeah, no, Silver wants to retire. Oh, poor love. Gamble, we've got some coin. We do indeed, Kath. We do indeed. Gamble, says Nathan. See, Nathan, I never took you for a gambler, per se. Swamp water's terrible stuff. Let's gamble. Let's go some let's play some dice with some orcs. Get your dice in ready in chat if you've got a sub, then you can do it. Or if you sub to somebody else, I'm sure they might have dice as well. 392. Whoop, whoop. The orcs are playing Groot. I am Groot. Their word for pears. Ah, Matty's back. Gamble. Excellent. Bile Gull. We did meet when we worked for Littlewoods Pools. Is that how you met? Really? Good Lord, I did not know that bit. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. Wow, I didn't know. Yes, they're playing Groot, their word for pairs. Bile Gull, who appears to be the leader of the bunch, explains that the first two players to roll doubles on 2 dice then go head-to-head in a sudden death round. The winner must purchase the next round of drinks out of their winnings. Before long, you are facing off against Bile Gull. At this time, roll 2d6 for yourself and 2d6 for Bile Gull. Right, okay, so... Office romance. Ooh, how lovely. Right, we'll retire these. Now, we've got a choice of Fighting Fantasy Fest dice. The yellow ones... The green ones... Why did I put the other ones in jail? The You Are the Hero ones got jailed because they were absolute crap. There we are. So you can have Fighting Fantasy Fest 5. You can have Fighting Fantasy Fest 4. You can have You Are the Hero or the black one. So choose 2 sets. Alternatively, there is the Russian dice and the meeple dice, and so. But let's not overcomplicate it. Let's just go with those 4. One of these 4 options. Black. We got together thanks to some cunning work by our colleagues. Oh, I see. Black and red. Oh, all right. Okay. So, who is whom? Who is whom? Are we the You Are the Hero dice, or are we the black dice? Because I tell you what, and I will explain something after, once you've chosen. Black or red? Who's going black and who wants... Do you want black for us or red for us? Difficult choices, I know, but these choices will remain with us throughout the game. We are the black dice. Okay, do you know what, Silver? That's interesting because, and I'll come back to you in a second, Kath. These black dice are my very original set of D&D dice. These are my classic. The rest are in a box over there, but these are my first dice that I bought. Still like the Meeple. I know, Kath, I know. But these black dice, this black set, is the very first set that I have the D4, D6, D8, D10, D20, D12, D20 for. They are genuinely, Ken. These dice for me are probably the oldest set, apart from my original. Are they here? Oh, they're not here. Oh, they are. They are. So, and I've talked about this before, but when you signed up for Fighting Fantasy, in fact, there is my there's my D4 actually. D4. When you signed up for Fighting Fantasy, the Wizard back in the, if you joined the Adventurers Guild back in 2004, you got these pair of lovely beauties. These are actually, they must be about my oldest set of dice. You've got the same person as me, yeah. So these are of equivalent age, because I got this set when I joined the Adventurers Guild, and I bought this set around about the same time. So this would be, well, I know these ones must be older. These ones must be older, because these I got in 2004, and I'm sure I had these ones before that, because I bought the set probably around about 98. So these are my older ones. So these actually are probably my all-time. I don't have dice that better these. So if we're going black, that's great, and then everybody else can be them. So the orcs can be that colour. That's fine. I'm happy with that. Kath, you said before it goes off the screen, the sparkly ones are tiny. Yes, they are. They are, because they were made for sending out in the post. We all went on a work night out to the theatre, and they engineered it so Nathan gave me a lift in his car so we'd have a chance to talk to each other. Oh, that is absolutely... I did not know that. That is absolutely lovely. That is absolutely lovely. Oh, happy days. Happy days. Good, right, okay. So, we're rolling dices. Die. What is the combat? What did it say? It said... Oh, no, we're rolling. If you get a pair first... so we just keep rolling until somebody gets a pair, is that right? So, it's all gone a bit our tune. And I guess that's where the trouble started. Right, I'm going to roll the dice. Also, these Fighting Fantasy, these You Are the Hero ones are bigger. Modern dice are bigger. There you go. 17 years on and here you are. Exactly. Right, here we go. No doubles. Double. Out. Double. Ooh. Double. Nope. Double. Double. Duh! We've lost. We lost. Sorry, guys. The You Are the Hero dice won. I'm sorry. We lost. Turn to 118. Stream is lagging. Oh, it is lagging. Oh, wow. Okay. Excuse me. Don't know why that was. Everything else seems okay. We did drop a few frames there. It may have been the speed that the dice were coming down. Might have just caused a bit of a glitch, bit of a slowdown there. Just not able to keep up with the speed. But hopefully we're okay. Sadly we lost. So we're off to 118. Curse you, dice. Feeling a little luckless, you ponder what to do next. Will you sit with the old men? Join the merchants where they sit. Well, we've already done them. So OM for old men. Lounge, snug, privy. Lounge, snug, privy. Or room. They really, really want us to go to the loo for some reason. Oh, good lord. Right, Tony wants to go and see the old men. Silver wants to go to bed. Ken wants to speak to the old men. James would like to go to the lounge. Matthew wants to go to the privy. Well, there could be a council there, you see. Well, you need to empty before you go to bed. That is very true. But, you know, you've heard of the Privy Council, haven't you? Just saying. That's the sort of thing I'd put in the book. But I'm nuts. I was contemplating today whether I could write a game book. And obviously the answer is yes, I could write a game book. But the real answer is, would it be any good? And I think the answer would be no. Kath would like to chill in the lounge as well. Okay. Nathan would like to go to the lounge as well. Alright, well that's 3 for the lounge, 2 for the old men, 1 for the privy, and 1 for bed. They do talk a lot of shit in the Privy Council, yes. It's definitely the sort of joke I'd make. But then I'd been... And I know I maybe shouldn't mention the name, but... I'm a Neil Gaiman fan. I've been for years. And... Neverwhere is one of my staples. And my comedy, my humour is literal. And I take things... I'm a very literal person. I take things very literally. And so, for me, that sort of thing, like Neverwhere, just resonates, you know. Knightsbridge, a night on a bridge, etc., etc. You know, Shepherd's Bush, where there are sheep farmers, and so on and so forth. That's me. But anyway, we're off to the lounge. Let us head to the lounge and see what happens there. I'm going to flip to 153 according to Jam. I must flip. Flip! Flip! Didn't work. The Knightsbridge, exactly. Flip! 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 Gentle flip. 153. Ah, there we are. We're there. The lounge looks quite cosy, with 6 tables, 2 of which have already been taken. The occupants of the room are conversing in low voices as a small log fire crackles away in the hearth. Oh, how nice. The landlady stands at the serving area and cheekily grins at you. Hello, dearie. I'm Melis, the landlady. Let me get you a full tankard, she says, simultaneously pouring you a drink. Vicar's in tonight, she points him out. Lovely chap, you might want to have a word with him. Don't know about them lot, she mumbles, motioning to a table where 2 men clad in dark apparel appear to sit. Will you take the landlady's advice and speak to the vicar, or sit with the darkly clothed men? What shall it be? Chaplain or chaps? V for vicar, L for lads. Chaps or chaplain? V for vicar. V for vicar. I'm allowed to do that. I used to smoke cigars. L for lad, says Tony, of course. V for vicar, says Nathan. V says Matty. My friend had a load of books stored in his garage, and Mice decided to eat his copy of Neverwhere. He tweeted a picture to Neil Gaiman, and he thought the mice had excellent taste. Ha ha! There we go. Yeah, I was a son of a vicar. Good. Oh yes. Son of a vicar. Is that your choice? Are you going vicar as well then, Gaff? Yeah, let's go see the Rev. Alright! Time to eat some humble pie and head over and see what the chaplaincy has to offer us today. The Old Vicar, 117. Now, I presume this is the lad who performs the last rites up on the hill. I almost thought that said Reverend Green for a minute there, James. Ah, a new friend, no doubt. I'm Reverend Greers. Speaks the kindly gentleman who rises to shake your hand. A seemingly jolly fellow with a telltale white collar, he introduces you to the rest of the table's attendees, who are also part of his congregation. He even blesses you with a drink and a wave of his hands and mutters a prayer. Raise your resistance score by 1 point. Handy. Resistance 3. Most excellent. You were worried that you might be imposing on a church meeting, but even more pressing matters unfurl. A blessed pint. Nice, yes. Dominus Padre Filii Spiritus Sanctus. Amen. Cheers. The Reverend tells you there have been a lot of mysterious disappearances connected to the Red Barrel. There are a lot of disappearances connected to the Red Barrel, including many of his own churchgoers, including many of my own churchgoers. It is the last place that his missing souls were ever seen. It's the last place his missing souls were ever seen. And like yourself, all of them were lone travellers. They were all lone travellers, like you. Their families would be incredibly grateful if someone investigated. Their families would be incredibly grateful if somebody investigated. You decide to look into their Do you decide to look into their disappearances? Or would you rather not get involved? Yeah, sure, I'll have a look. Yeah, thanks very much. Got other things to do. So, are we going to look into their disappearances, or would you rather not get involved? Don't crash a church meeting. They're long and boring. Usually tea and biscuits involved. Well, you know, Sister Silver says no. No. So, are we looking into it, yes or no? Silver has categorically said no. Stream Elements, on the other hand, says if you're enjoying the madness, why not give the stream a follow? Good advice. If you're watching on YouTube, why not press the like button, give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, press the notification bell for a ding, and also leave a comment. You have to do these things. You just try to get the algorithms to work, you know. Matty says, yes. Yes, we are going to investigate. Okay. Will investigating mean we missed the caravan of merchants leaving? Well, I hope not. Presumably it's all concurrent. Ken says yes. Tony says yes. Nathan says yes. Ooh, investigate. This is see now we're getting into Arkham territory now. Ooh, shall we investigate? Yes, why not? Do a heck and investigate. That's 5. That's a 5, ladies and gentlemen. We've had a 5. That's our first 5 of the evening. Excellent. Alright, in which case then we're going to decide to look into the disappearances. We're going to turn to 23. You've got all night. That's very true. You don't actually have to sleep. Even though you paid 3 gold to do so, which I think is a bit harsh. Although I've paid similar and slept less, so yeah, fair enough. Past life. Really? Oh, I see. Right. Okay. Fair enough. 23. He gifts you a sun god brooch made from brass, which you pin beneath your shoulder. I presume we now need to add that to our character sheet. Inventory. Sun God Brooch. Sun God Brooch. Brooch, if you're Scottish. Brackets brass. It's not even gold, it's brass. It's like something you get from the Boys Brigade. It's cheaper than a travel lodge. Yes, it is. If it was Arkham, we'd have been eaten by eldritch horrors by now. Very true. Very true. Yes. Right, okay. Wear it with pride may save your life. Have a good look around this evening. You place a tick in the box next to the code word Reverend on your character log sheet. Ooh. With escorting a Reverend, ladies and gentlemen. See, I was right. The first two out of my mouth were Reverend and Escort, and there we go. The first two we've ticked are Reverend and Escort. You thank him and try to decide what to next. Will you visit the bar or the snug if you've not already done so? Well, I've been to the bar. 'Tis up to thee, chat. 'Tis up to thee. Bar or snug, B or S? What's it to be? We're not allowed to go to our room, I'm afraid. Silver, it just says bar or snug. James took the option away. I know you don't want to go to the snug, Silver, but everybody else is pushing us towards it. There's 4, 5. Matty wants to go to the bar. Well, there's that. Get snugly in the snug. As I presented the vessel virgin. Yes, indeed. I'm sorry. We, whether you like it or not, we're going to be snug as a bug in a rug. We also may be dead shortly, but you never know. Number 4. You arrive at the suit of armour, standing on either side of the doorway leading to the snug. Although motionless, they nonetheless give you a certain chill. Have you already been to the snug? Yes, otherwise go to 221. Off to 221. The suits of armour clink and clank into life, blocking your way through. Snug membership or 5 gold pieces, leave your weapons here for us to guard. These are clearly magical suits of armour, and would do you no favours if you were to stay here. Do you wish to pay the gold toll, or have a pass? You may submit your weapons and get in, or would you rather just go to your room? If you did not book a room, blah blah blah. Otherwise you may visit the bar, go to the privy, or enter the lounge if you've not already done so. So, options are... P-A-Y to pay. R for room, B for bar, P for privy, L for lounge. Now we've already been to the other two, so go to bed. Silver says room. Kath goes go to bed. Matty says room. Silver, you're finally allowed to go to bed because that's 3 and nobody else has chosen so far. How fares it? Bed, room, yeah, okay. 4, 5, there we go. That's our second 5 for tonight. Woohoo! Actually, that's 6. I tell a lie, it's 6. Even better. Alright, just go to a room, 227. You snuggle down for the night. Are you wearing a sun god brooch? If so, turn to 324. Well, guess what? We are. Go us. Or are we going to be visited in the night and wake up in a burning wicker man? Oh dear God, no! Oh dear God, no! Whilst everybody in Summerisle chants merrily, la 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 la, it's a lovely day, we're going to get some hay next year, whilst the policeman burns, ha 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 ha, and all the chickens too. Having woken up safe and well, you're ready to start your day. What? Is that it? You snuggle down for the night. Are you wearing a sun god brooch? Yes. Turn to 324. 324. Having woken up safe and well, you're ready to start the day. If you have the code word escort ticked on your character sheet, turn to 390. If the code word roots ticked on your character sheet, if you need it, well, we're going to 390 because, of course, we are off on our caravan. Caravan. 390. You congregate with the other merchants and sellswords outside near the tavern stable area and are provided with a lovely white horse with brand patching named Minstrel. You won't get the Nicolas Cage version with me. Good. I think we avoided something. Yes, well, possibly. Possibly indeed. So we now have a horse called Minstrel. Not only do these merchants clearly look after their animals, but they're also quite punctual. In fact, even before we arrived, their assistants were already loading the goods to be transported onto wagons. After a small briefing, it is decided that you are to be in charge of the caravan's protection. You are then introduced to 5 others whose names are Ulvin, Arvil, Taran, Kalos, and Merrin. All of them seem very amicable and do not contest your leadership. You decide the best format for the journey is to have you out in front and to space them so that there is a merchant and a servant between each of you. Merrin will not only be pulling up the rear, but will also act as lookout. What would Iwa Wuwa do? Exactly. Probably shit himself. Including yourself, there are 16 of you altogether. There are 16 of you. Please note this somewhere on your character log sheet, keeping a tally of those who were killed or lost. Alright, here we go. Caravan. 16 members. Duly noted. Suddenly you notice a figure watching you from the tavern window, but whoever they are, step back out of view before you have a chance to make out their face. Did you fight Lord Boyle last night and win? If the answer is yes, turn to 372. If the answer is no, go to 36. 36. If you did not fight Boyle, then proceed to 79. We didn't. 79. A long row of 16 horses, and you are leading it. You feel rather proud, and Chandra is in fine form as well, singing to himself directly behind you, so much so that you believe his water skin contains a little more than just water. You do not care, though, for it is a beautiful day, and you are in employment, and do not need to worry about food or drink. You start heading northward, and in the distance off to the east you notice you are bypassing a large forest. Turn to 152. Every woman, every man, join the caravan of death. A house full of martyrs, yes. Or, potentially, Chandra is on a house full of martinis. We don't know. He's on the run. He could very well be on the run. 152. Every woman, every man, join the caravan of rum. The sun beats down at its highest point in the azure sky, and Chandra suggests that you all stop for refreshments. More rum! And gives the order to dismount, and the horses are all circled and tethered on some grass they can casually graze upon. You all have lunch and take a welcome drink. Rum! Is it a martini, is it? A martini, chicken not stirred. Depends, of course. Is she? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Taran, meanwhile, has gone to relieve himself behind some large boulders, and as you continue your drink and chat with the others, he suddenly begins to yell, "Ah!" You'll race over, only to discover that Taran has been bitten on the buttock by a rather nasty-looking reaper snake, which swiftly slithers back under the boulders. Do you have any laugh? No. Maybe you could suck out the poison. if this is your choice to 200. You can also have Ulven taken back for help. If this is what you would like to do instead, then proceed to 51. So, we have no... Shakern, not stirred. Yes. We do not have any Lahath. However, if you would like to kiss ass, or have Ulven taken back, so S to suck, U for Ulven. We're not sucking his ass. Silver wants to go for Ulven. Okay. Cat says we are not sucking his ass. You for Ulven. She then responds, no kiss asses here. But is Gary a team player? You have to ask yourself, is Gary a team player? Gary is indeed a team player. Gary has sucked my cock. Gary sucks cock. If you've seen Team America, etc., etc., etc. Right, 4 for Ulven then, and no ass kissing. 51. Ah, you cowards! You cowards. I'm curious. I'm bi-curious. I'm going to check. Oh, Silver, more sneezing fits my lovely. Cuddles in chat for Silver. Per Silver sneezing. Ah. Okay, so it's a dice roll. All right, Matty. Thanks for dropping by, mate. Good to see you. Off to it. Go. Hopefully, if you don't get Matt, if you don't get anything from iOS.io, let me know. Hit me up on Blue Sky, and I'll send you the link. All right. If you don't hear anything about the update, the follow-up Kickstarter, let me know, and I will forward on to you my email. All right. Cheers, bud. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good night. Yes, indeed. Good night. 51. Let us not sucketh on the anus horribilis of the poor lad who's been bitten by a snake. You ask Ulven to take him back to town post haste. Chandra, ever a fair man, hurls him a bag of coins for their troubles. A small wage to cover them for a day and something towards medical assistance. How nice. Excellent. Cheers, Maddie. As they gallop away, you feel unnerved. You are now 2 swordsmen down, but know you must be on your way and that the mission must continue. 175. 74, 75. Although you doubt the caravan will reach it today, you know you will eventually brush by the crumbling remnants of the city known as Autumn Glade. It was reduced to ruins during the Battle of Garish, and suddenly from the rear of the caravan you hear Merrin call out, "Company!" And you give the command to halt and canter your horse around to join Merrin. Approaching from the south is a lone horseman on his steed. He is dressed strangely in robes and a visorless helmet. Your other fighters join you as the mystery figure trots up and stops before you. 283. Intrigue. "Ahoy there!" calls the mystery figure as he canters out. He's armed with a crossbow that is primed but also loaded. "With who do I have the pleasure of addressing, please?" he asks in a polite manner. "Will you declare your name or use an alias?" N for name, A for alias. N for name, not A for alias. Everybody's going for alias. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 for alias. Blimey O'Reilly. That's pretty prompt and quick. Okay, fine. 14. That's it. Just a full 5. Woohoo! I love it when a plan comes together. 14. off to the front of the book. Dervin of Neath, you announce as proud as possible to hide your shade. And you are? Lack of trust around here. Yeah, sorry, James. The man raises a single eyebrow, which tells you he did not expect that answer. Well, you are well met, sir. I am Honham. I was informed of a caravan riding across the wild. He stifles his reply. Place a tick in the box next to the code word alias on your character log sheet. Woohoo. All I ask is that you play the game. Let's play the game. Everybody play the game. Book. Are you wearing a swallow pendant? No. We have no such item, therefore we must turn to 363. We may have stopped our own foot here. Keep them on the toes, yes, absolutely. 363. So, you are well met, sir. I am Honham. I was informed of a caravan riding across the world. This isn't the one I seek, he finishes. He bids you all a pleasant journey, and as quick as you arrive, gallops away. Ah! So if we had a swallow pendant. Ooh, cheeky contact. Okay, fair enough. You are left discombobulated, but Command Marinon is early alert, and returning to positions, you press on. 40. Ooh, intrigue. As the warm sun turns a shade of deep ochre, you like the word ochre, don't you? You think it's wise to call everybody to dismount and make camp. The servants immediately set about to erecting some tents, a large circular one for the merchants and a small one for you themselves and your crew of chaperones. The servants will be keeping guard throughout the night, but first everyone is invited into the merchant's tent where a feast of fruit, breads, cheeses and nuts is spread out on a rug. This is all washed down by a goblet of wine. If anything, the employees certainly look after their recruits. Do you have Honham with you? No, because he went away. No. See? If only we had a swallow pendant. Oh well. 274. I must say, you know how it says that the name of the book is The Tavern at Gallows Hills? Quite a long way from Gallows Hills at this point. Nuts to you. You all get a wonderful night's sleep without any interruption, and at first light you awaken to make certain everyone is present and the goods are safe. Turn to 49. Camping under the stars and through the night has been wonderfully invigorating, and you all follow it with a hearty breakfast of oats and honey. As such, you may restore any lost LF points. Don't need to. Soon it is time to continue on it, because we're brilliant, we are. Continue on your journey. 293, not 392. 293. Hello, music. Where are you? Thank you. $2.93. As the morning unfolds, you see the remains of Autumn Glade come into view, and whilst they are still a long way off, you keep a watch for anything nasty which might have taken up residency there. After a little while, your caravan passes a small stone chapel. It has clearly been quite some time since it was used, and is now derelict. Will you halt the caravan and have a quick look inside, or ignore it and carry on? Is it time to rest up the horses? Survey the landscape? Water them? Feed them? Let them poop? Or is it just time to rock on through, like this was the Old West, and Oregon was a mere 5 days ride away? Ooh. So, Silver, who was meant to have gone to bed by now, has said carry on. Fair enough. Kath, meanwhile, of course, is heckin' investigating. Ken, I'm assuming you're happy for a poo stop. Can I take that as a compliment? That I'm keeping you awake? Nope, no Oregon. Yeah, let's not. Yeah, if anybody have ever played it, we did it a long time ago, and I'd love to do it again. Is the Spectrum? I have so part of the whole thing about the radio show we do, as an 80s radio show, was that the spin-off from this was a Twitch channel called Off the Cuff, where we used to play video games, old Spectrum games, and one of them was, of course, the Oregon Trail, where every 5 minutes somebody dies of dysentery. And yeah, so I'd love to bring that back. It's just trying to find the time, because it was very difficult with Steve, my co-presenter, being away in his house, because at the time Discord and Twitch don't work well together. So if we'd like to bring it back. Fun horses poop whilst they walk. Yes, they do. They do. It's very true. Which is why you have people walking around behind them during things like the Parade of the Horse Guard, sweeping up the poop as they go. But yeah, well, I'd love to bring it back and play it again, because it would be good fun to do. And I want to do it sort of like a couple of times, maybe 3 times a year, every quarter. I want to do a Thursday night, which is off the cuff and not necessarily this, but that's for down the line. We keep trying to do it. It's just trying to find the time. Yeah. Anyway, as I say, I hope Silver, that me keeping you awake is a good thing and not a bad thing, because I would hate to think that I'm causing you insomnia. Unlike Tony, who I can just, talk to and he falls asleep. So it's still there. It's still there. He's probably fallen asleep by now. There he is. There he is. Poop. Good. I'm just joking. Right. So we're going to stop because that's 4-1. Nope. He says nope. It's a bad thing, and my sleep thing is messed up. Oh, my love, I'm sorry. I don't mean to. You are welcome to drop off at any time. Please don't blame me for your insomnia. Look, if you were here, I'd give you a big hug and say I'm sorry. Fancy having the job as a poop sweeper. Well, which is worse, a poop sweeper or a chimney sweep? Which would you hate worse? It's a crap job, but I'm titch, because I'm not allowed to use the ting, because that's your thing. So on this channel, I have to go badum tish instead. And I will record myself doing a badum tish, and it will become a button. Yes. So we're halting the caravan. We're halting the caravan and we're turning to 354. Before I forget what we're doing. Chimney, but horse poop isn't that bad. Yeah. But you have to be small to be a chimney sweep. Who has seen at least poop sweepers get free fertiliser for their garden? That is very true. Horse poo is very, very good for your garden. Excellent for roses, I believe, like chicken poop, old guano. Who's seen The Water Babies? The film The Water Babies. That's one of my favourite films. I was absolutely in love with Ellie when I was 6. You can buy chicken manure pellets to put in your garden. Yes, of course you can, yes. Ken says he's not seen it, but remember when it came... Really? Really, blimey, and you didn't see it on telly because Kath hadn't seen for ages. It's a gorgeous film, absolutely gorgeous film. Bernard Cribbins in it as well. Absolutely great. I love that film. A few films passed me by. And you didn't even see it with the kids either. You've never shown it to the kids, so they've never seen it either. You should if you get a chance. It's maybe difficult, at the age of that we all are now. But I suppose it is a total nostalgia thing. If you've never seen it, or if you have seen it, it's a total nostalgia thing. If you've never seen it, you probably think, "What a pile of shite." You should. Swimming pool where I had lessons when I was a kid had scenes from it painted on the walls. Oh wow, really, Kath? That's cool. That's cool. Genuinely, if you've never seen The Water Babies, you should. It's a gorgeous little film from early 70s. So 50 plus years old now, 55 years old, or 54 years old, 50 years old now. Just a great little film. I went to the cinema. I remember my grandma, my granny, taking me to see. We saw it in the ABC in Glasgow, which is now the back of the Glasgow School of Art, and they're about to rip the shit out of it down, which is horrendous because it's one of my favourite places. I've been to see so many films there over the years, and then I saw Nick Kershaw there when it was converted to a venue in the tiny little upstairs room. Absolutely amazing. Literally, Nick and I were this far apart, and lots of memories. And they're going to pull the thing down because they can't do anything with it. Now they could save the frontage. But yeah, haircut 100. Yeah. Yes, so the Glasgow School of Art, which backs onto it, is the one that had the fire. Then they started repairing it and they had a second fire which ripped through that and all the buildings around it. And it's just an absolute disaster. 1978, apparently, not seen it either. It was on BBC 4 8 years ago. It was on BBC back in 1980. God. We just got video recorders, maybe 1984. So my sister would have been 9. God, no, I thought we were a lot younger than that. No, we were a lot younger than that when we went to the cinema to see it. To 1978. That would be about right. Yeah, because I would have been 7. My sister would have been about 4. Yeah, that makes sense. But we all remember it when we came on TV and we recorded it. We used to play it. It's I don't know if I've still got it in VHS now, but it was one of the ones that my sister and I had. We just played it over and over and over, like the Time Bandits. That and the Time Bandits, over and over and over again. Oh yeah, the fire was horrendous, absolutely horrendous. But yeah, so the ABC is sad if they're going to pull it down. I really hope they don't. Because to me, that's The Water Babies, Ghostbusters, Raiders of the Lost Ark, all with my granny, and Nick Kershaw. 4 huge things in my life. Yeah. Anyway, never mind. 354. You ask everyone to take a rest and let the horses graze. There's also a spring nearby, whereby the water supply can be replenished. Yes, get in. Whilst everybody's taking a break, you ask Arvel to accompany you to the chapel. The heavy wooden door creaks open upon rusted and warped iron hinges, and the chapel has been looted. All of the pews and the altar have been smashed to pieces, and there is an unmistakable smell of urine. Marvellous. The bones of animals are also strewn across the floor, suggesting people may have sheltered here. In one corner, to the right of the altar, is a closed and braced door. Arvel tries the handle, but it is locked. It appears many attempts have been made to penetrate the door, from burning to brute force, but all of them have failed. A closer inspection reveals a brass keyhole. Do you have the Matteson key? No, we don't. Sorry. 122. Damn it. This is like... Oh, James! Oh, do you know what? Have I seen Howard Jones? Yes. Yes, I have, Kath. because and that's the joke, is that Steve and I saw Howard Jones at Let's Rock Scotland 2 years ago, at which point Steve's chair collapsed. Just saying, the imbalance may have gone too far, because Nick Begg was playing bass for Howard Jones, and also was playing the Chapman bass. So it was just like mind blown. At which, literally, Nick Beggs appeared on stage and Steve's chair collapsed. What can I say? And that was also the pictures we had. We had actual live Carol. Carol Decker was on stage. Meanwhile, the physical representation of our Carol was dancing in front of us at the same time. Unbelievable. You could not have brought any more together. It was just everything about the radio show culminating in one small space. And of course we saw Adam, Buster, Tonti. We missed Tonti because he did his set and then off to Scone in a helicopter whilst we were walking in. Just an amazing. Did you like Let's Rock Scotland? Yes, I did, because blah 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 blah. Absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Anyway, we don't have a Matteson key. Mattisons. Sadly not. So what I was going to say, that's right, that was it, as jam. This is very Ian related. Curse you, etc., etc. You're hungry now. Yes, Mattisons. So, very quick question, Jam. Can all of these things be got out of the inn in that first night? Or do you take the journey with the caravan at a later stage, once you've got all of these things? Very, very FF influence. Good, yes. Oh my god, it's 1:15. I did not realise the time. I'm so sorry. Let us see if we can get something with a large amount of decisions, and we'll stop at that point for tonight. After the refreshing drink, because we have no Mattison's key, and a short rest, we carry on the carrier party continues onwards, passing Autumn Glade by a clear mile. Nevertheless, everyone remains alert. Turn to 259. There is as much to do in the tavern as out of it. You just got lazy early. Oh, damn it! You see, I knew it. Should have gone to the privy. It's Silver. She so wanted to go to bed. That's the problem. If only we'd bought that ticket. I'm convinced we could have done a lot more. Oh no, not the rats. Oh no, we did that in that's Secrets of Salamonis, wasn't it? We need to die and try again. Yes, we will. Secrets of Salamonis, wasn't it? The guttery with the constantly killing all the rats in the guttery. Anyway, 259. The goose. No, it's 359. Goose track. Barely a few minutes have passed when you hear Callus yell out, "Dust trail! Raiders approaching!" Out in the open, you have clearly been spotted. You quickly summon the other fighters to form a tight barrier between the caravan as the approaching the approaching threat. It is an orc raiding party. If you hadn't gone to the lounge, you'd definitely be dead by now at least once. Oh, the Ratapilla, yes, good lord. Don't blame me for being careful. Last time we only got 30% done due to all the wrong choices. We're fine. We're fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Look, to be fair, it's can I just point out that in Secrets of Salamonis, there were so many different choices made that we hit the same thing 3 times. That bloody caravan killed us 3 times. We should have done better than that. We need to spend it. We'll come back to it another time. Seekers of Salamonis, we will spend more time working with the guild before we take that caravan trip, because I want to kill that thingy and get to the end of that. But anyway, that's by the by. Ken says good night. Right, I'm off to the land of Nod. Thank you so much for playing through to Kill the Thief, and thanks to all those who played. Absolutely not a problem. Again, ladies and gentlemen, before Ken goes, and anybody who are watching on the VODs or on YouTube, of course, please, 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 please do head over to this link and give this man a lot of love. Alright, do that for me. I would appreciate it. Thank you. I'm not... Everybody who's in chat, I know you're all good, but everybody else who's watching this in the background, your lurkers, your VODers, whether that's through Twitch or YouTube, go and give this man a bit of love. And then also give this other man a bit of love at the end of the show. Because these are great. These are absolutely fantastic. Love them. Absolutely love them. Right. Enjoy that you're looking forward to getting... Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Thank you so much, all you braggarts. May your thieving never be caught. And to you, Ken, have a jolly farewell. Enjoy the rest of your week. And we will catch you next Wednesday on Edra Tales. By the way, if anybody does want to, please do join us on edratales.com. Go and sign up, or via Edra Tales on Facebook. Ken will let you know when he's doing his stuff. That's normally a Wednesday at 6:30, where Ken does exactly the same as this, but in Ken's very own style, which is absolutely wonderful, and we all love it. You may see some familiar faces over there. Good. So there's that. That's right. We will carry on. Let us get to a stage. In fact, this is going to be a battle. So maybe we should just stop here. It is nearly midnight. It is nearly 20 past. It is nearly half past. Should we stop here? Hands up if we'll stop here. We have a battle to do, so we could roll this, and it could then roll on for another 10 chapters. We don't know. Should we stop here? Yes, please. I need sleep. Oh, Silver, my darling. I know. Let's do the fight next week. Awesome. All right. That's fine by me. We will call it a night then. There. So, thank you guys. We're on 259. I will stick all the bits of paper in here that are relevant to our cause, which is all of this. There are extras in here, but it doesn't matter. That's all good. All good. Goodbye, dice. Goodbye, dice. Yes. Right, all of that out of the way. Let's go there and say thank you, guys. It's been absolutely fantastic. Stop here, start with the scrap next time. Absolutely. For those of you, again, who may be watching in the background, once more, Mr. Zarjamar, who's in our chat here, this is indeed his very own book through the Savage Realms franchise, but he does have his own Gamebooks going, including a current Kickstarter. I missed the link. Current Kickstarter, which is up here. Come on, you. Which is currently basically my pledge away from being fully funded. So I apologise for that. It will happen in the morning once I've spoken to the missus, I promise. Oh, come on. There you go. There is the link. That was a nice fun. That was a nice evening. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. That was good fun. That went better than I thought it was going to go. To be honest, a couple of good books, a couple of excellent books. Thoroughly enjoyed. James, love it, loving it. You'll be on tennis all night. It'll be. Look, it's going to go. I will put some money in. Don't worry about it. I just have to work the bloody levels. And in 2 weeks' time, we'll see you in Welsh Wales. We will. But next week, we will see you here for more of this. I hope. I really hope you're all coming back next week. Otherwise, what am I doing? You bunch of loons. Right, on that note then, go away. If that's how it's going to be, go away and enjoy your week. I will see you next week at some point. I might do something Monday, not sure. I haven't touched Minecraft in a long time now. There's a lot to be done. It should be here next week too. Yes! Good. I will be. Even if it's only me. I'm still reading it. I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. We're going to carry on with this. It's all good. Tony, lovely, mate. Thank you. Thank you for dropping by. Been absolutely fun to have you here, as always. Take care of yourselves. And big hugs to all. Yeah, let's do that. So, again, quick shout. If you're watching the VOD, give us a follow. Thank you very much. If you're over on the YouTube channel, YouTube /Babel17, BABELSEVENTEEN, all one word. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, hit the notification button, and put a comment down, because the VOD will go up tomorrow. And the more people you can tell about this, the better, because that's the way we're moving. All right. I said to people, I'd love to do cut down versions of this, but they just don't work. You can't do. I can do highlight reels, but cut down versions of this adventure doesn't work. That's the problem. You either have to stick with it or don't. Simple as that. But if you like what you see, give us a follow. We've had a couple. We've definitely had a couple over the last couple of weeks. So lovely times. But until